Hello everyone, my name is Chris Wilkie. If you've been following along, this is like number 14, 15, 13, whatever number it is. It's been a lot of walkthroughs. This is the final one. We're in the Woodworth Complex. We have Rogers, Crosley, Wood, and Brady Hall we're going to show you. All the rooms will look the same, so we're going to show you just one section. We're going to try to explain a little bit about Woodworth, why we're here as well. I'm right behind me is the front desk. So here's where you go get your change. You can check out equipment, pots and pans. We can do a few other things. So let me show you something real quick. I haven't shown a lot of people this. These are restrooms as well. Come with me. I'm going to walk back this way for a second. Everybody wants to know what they can check out. So here's what you can check out. We've got games, we've got cleaning supplies, we've got bowls, pans, boots, we got a Wii, we got an air pump for a bike, we got utensils. If I wanted to make a pizza pie, I probably could do so. We've got a lot of different stuff in here. You just ask the hall staff up front and they'll be happy to help you with that. So I wanted to show you guys that stuff before we moved along. This is your front office here. So you can't get back in this area, but I figured I'd at least show you what was available. So this is a live Q&A. So if you have questions, all you need to do is start typing them in. Nina, she can wave real quick. She's manning the camera. She's going to read the questions. She'll answer. So if you want to turn your volume up, you might want to do that because you'll hear Nina sometimes talk in the background, mutter at me, tell me I'm walking the wrong way, things like that. Mailboxes. You got your mailboxes over here. You can say we got Brady, Wood, Crosley, and Rogers. They're all over here. If you have outgoing mail, you can put it in the mail slot right in that area. This year, cable is provided within Woodworth since there is no air conditioning within the building, but you also have some common space areas such as that. Let's show you the nursing resource room. So we have 3 LLCs, I believe, within this hall. We've got nursing, health professionals, and kinesiology. So we've got the resource room. Let's show you what we've got here. We've got books upon books upon books. So I've got careers in medicine. We've got medical encyclopedias. We've got a Keurig machine that'll be set up here shortly because we know people like coffee. We've got a brain. So you can literally take apart a brain in your residence hall and see everything. That's why I'm not a brain surgeon. That's why I walk around for videos there. So you got that. We've got a bunch of different resources here. I think that's a molecule of some sort. That's a virus, sorry. We got bacteria here as well. See, this can get you sick. But we do have that material here along with a lot of books. Stethoscope up there. We've got equipment checkout, and I don't know what's all in the equipment checkout area. But what you'll do is you can swipe your ID card, you'll have a PIN number, you'll be able to check out the items from this area. Not sure what's in there, it's going to be a surprise, but there is some good stuff in there. I think this is another bacteria. Kind of looked like one we had a little bit ago. But we got eyes. Going to be looking at somebody's eyes, they'll be looking at you. So you got that. I heard this was a really cool one. My puns are getting really bad. We've been doing this for a while now. Big ear. I even got the courtesy laugh. That's bad. So
no, that was a good one.
Kind of been taken apart. Someone's been doing a little bit of surgery, but I shouldn't be allowed to touch anything.
Whoa.
Okay, don't have me as your doctor. You got to take a dry erase board as well. So this is areas for the nursing students.
Got a question for you.
Yes.
Do you have to check out time for the resource room?
I do not know that answer. I think that some of the equipment you may have to schedule to get out, but I think that this is pretty much open for all students when they want to come in here, and they do have programming as well in here and different events too. So that's something you want to ask your academic peer mentor when you get to here. You'll want to meet that person and ask them at that time.
All right.
Let's go show you some laundry rooms and where the hall director offices are. So here's your hall directors. Karina is your assistant hall director. Sean is your hall director this year. So these two, you want to come and meet them. Great people, but that's where their offices are located. And then we also have your laundry room. So we've got washers, dryers. They take cardinal cash and coins. So if you have cardinal cash, what you do is this one works these machines. You type in the machine, swipe your card, it'll take it off your cardinal cash. So you got dryers. We know it's about 30 minutes for a wash, 30 minutes for a dry. You get about 60 minutes in here. These do use just regular detergent. We recommend the pods. Don't eat them. I've been saying that all day. But you can throw those in there. They're easy. They don't spill everywhere. So now we're going to walk up. We're actually going to go out in the main entrance so you guys can see that area. So there's those 4 halls that we mentioned within this. So we've got Crosley, Rogers, Brady, and Wood. They're all kind of intertwined. So as you walk around, and we're going to show you, like one hallway can lead to another and you can be in a different room. There's a bunch of signage there to kind of help you get directed, but there are technically 4 halls in the one complex, and they're kind of split on sides. So we'll show you that when we get up there. Also to note that the first floor is going to be male, and 2, 3, and 4 are female. This used to be a only all women's hall that has changed due to the pushing of the LLCs within the building. So since we're so close to the new College of Health, we've moved all the health related ones over to this area. So again, it's not air conditioned, there is cable. We've got community style bathrooms, we'll show you those here. Males on the first floor, females on floors 2 through 4. So if you have questions, Nina's going to be going, and I brought a tape measure for this one, so we'll be going in the right direction.
No, there are more laundry rooms here in this complex.
So that is one laundry room. There's another laundry room on the other side, and there's some on the 3rd floor. ID keeps it secure. We'll go through Woodworth Commons, which is a dining facility, here in just a little bit. Up the stairs we go. Okay, let's start. Okay, so as I mentioned, we've got some wonderful signage here. So Brady Hall runs along this direction. Crosley, Wood, and Rogers are that way. So you can see the signs and we can kind of go along. Key part, the letters. So you've got a B, a W, a C, and a R. So you're going to have those. You have your dry erase boards. Let's show you what a room looks like. Okay, so this is a room that has stackable furniture. Let's start with the windows. You have curtains. They move back and forth. You're not allowed to remove them. The window will open. We recommend a box fan, regular size box fan in there. If anybody's curious, let's see if I can. Looks like 22 inches will barely fit, so 21.5 by roughly 39. I think we can go about that high. So that's what your window is. Your beds are stackable. So what you'll get is pins from downstairs. You can bunk them or you can stack them. When you stack them, you take both ends, put them on top of each other, and you use your desk as the other end. So your bed ends up being 5 feet off the ground at 60 inches. Okay, so there is outlets here, here, here. Got cable, more outlets there. Outlets here, light here, shelves. Someone asked me to measure these last year. They're 16 inches by 4 inches. These are the dresser units. 30 inches across, 24 inches that way, 30 inches tall. There's 2 trash cans. These drawers do open, all 3 of them. There are no locking drawers there. Your desk has a locking drawer for your valuables. Bring a padlock or combination lock. We said it was 5 feet tall. It's 30 inches to that area. Your cubby holes, see if I'm right, 12.5. I believe they're 22 apiece. Not quite. 40 inches wide there. 19.5. 19.5, 12 3/4 there. This space down here is 38 inches. Underneath of it is 14. There is a light. This drawer is 3.5 inches deep. The door is 9.5 inches deep. The chair does rock. You got a pull-out drawer there. The bed at its current height, which is we'll go right here, is about 12 inches off the ground. You could use bed lifts with little metal or plastic pieces that can lift it off the ground. You can also adjust the bed up from here to here. So the bottom piece would then be 26 inches off the ground. If we go from end to end, it is 79.25 inches. If we go to end this way, it is 37 inches. If we go from wall to wall, we'll get to the wardrobes in a minute. It kind of looks like I have a diagonal line. This is an estimate, not perfect, everyone. It is just shy of 16 feet, so 188 inches, sorry. And we'll go wide real quick. $11 that way. We do recommend that you bring, if you're going to do carpet, 5x7 in that general area. That makes it really nice. Your top of your dresser hutch to the top of the ceiling is 31.5 inches. Your window seal area here is 3 inches. The entire window itself is 85 inches. The mirror, for anybody that's curious, is 48 by 24. There is a light above there. Turn that on. Heat is controlled here to trash cans. Now wardrobes. These can be taken apart. If you want to have two different areas, we recommend stacking them. It saves on space. Total height is 84 inches, which I was right earlier when I said that. That was great. 39 inches across. Opening one, there's two. In each of them, we have a mirror here that's 48 inches by 14 inches. You have a removable rack. At this height, it is approximately 19 inches. At this height, it is approximately 44 inches. At this height, it is approximately 51 inches. And you have about 56 inches to the top there. It is 23 inches deep and 37 inches across. Yes. So you got that. You got a hook there. Space from that to the top of the ceiling, in case you're curious about storage, 7.5. You got drawers here. Those measure approximately 36 inches across. Go inside here. 35 inside. And they are about 6.5 deep. And this one's a little bigger, same width. About 9 inches deep there. So we covered all of that. Back of the door has two of these guys. They are approximately 21.5 inches across, or apart from each other. The door is 31.5 inches wide. And I don't really want to measure the top of it like that, so we're going to move it over here. Just shy of 80 inches. So I think I've literally measured about everything in this room. But if there's anything else that I have not measured, these are twin extra large beds. One side is plush, one side is extra firm. You're more than welcome to use either side. You can flip them over yourself. Pins are located downstairs in the front desk area that you can use at any time to stack or bunk your beds. Questions before we move along? I assume we have a lot since I just rattled off a bunch of numbers there.
Are bed rails available?
For these, I am not sure. When you get here, double check with the hall staff down at the front desk. If there are, they'll be first come, first serve, but I do not know on these beds.
Okay, what are the dimensions of the entire window area?
The entire window area, I think I got most of it. 57 to that, and it was 83
57
across.
and 83. When adding bed risers, about how much room is under the bed?
Okay, bed risers on average, we saw them earlier, they run about 6 inches. So if you put your bed on the highest point here, which is roughly 27 inches, you got about 31 inches of clearance. It depends on where you put your bed risers at, but that's going to be roughly where it's at, about 30 inches, 31 inches. Cannot hang anything from a horizontal surface. You can hang things on vertical surfaces. 3M products are allowed on these walls because we're cinder block. We do recommend using our free ones we provide, but you can bring additional hooks. Just don't put them on anything as a drywall.
Will the desk fit under the bed?
Yes, you actually use it to stack it. So you'll put the 2 bed ends on top of each other, and you'll use the top of this as the other part of the bed. So the desk will be under it. It has to be under it if you do loft those or stack those beds.
Okay. Are there guest bathrooms?
Guest bathrooms. So the first floor is male, and that's going to be community style. Those will be unlocked. So if you have a male guest, they can use that. They're unisex bathrooms and male-female on the when you go out to the main lobby area, which you don't have showers. And then the top 3 floors are female. If you have a guest, you are asked to either check them out a card that allows them to use one of those additional bathrooms from the front desk, or you'll need to find a friend that will let them in to use the shower units in those areas.
Okay. Rogers Hall is located in this complex.
Crosley, Brady, Wood, Rogers. All 4 are located within this complex.
What are the dimensions of the wall on each side of the door?
Okay. The one I didn't get. Let's count me. 26 to the edge of the door there. Remember, these are just these are estimates. It's not, every room's not going to be exactly the same. As we go and look, there may be slight differences, but we'll give you at least an estimate so you can plan. 76 there.
The desk hutch is not removable.
No.
Can you point out the outlets?
Okay, you got 3 along the back wall there, along with cable. 2 here, 2 there. And I assume we have some on this side, but I haven't seen. Yep, 2 right there.
All right, that is all.
Okay, let's go find a study lounge. I don't think I forgot to measure anything in there. Small study lounge, just used for studying. They'll be cleaning this shortly, but you can come in here if you need some peace and quiet. Let's go this way.
Somebody said the length of the window wall.
It's going to vary by room. We can measure one, but it's not going to be so. Like if you look here, this room looks a little different than the last one. It's got a wall. Wall's a little bit different. Not all the rooms are the same. So we can give you a measurement. The accuracy of it is going to be close, but not exact for every room. Come on, measure. 134 inches, roughly, give or take. So you can tell it just looks a little different. We're still in Brady here, so there's really not much else this direction. We'll keep looking to make sure. These will all be male rooms on this side, or this floor, because we are on the first floor. More rooms. There's a sink room. It has ice, water, and a sink in there in case you need it. Here's a kitchenette. You've got a TV, sink, oven, stove, microwave, fridge, toaster, paper towels as well. Here's another view of a room. You can tell they're very similar, not exactly the same dimensions, but very, very similar. And that's what we want to show here. We've got, so wood hall comes this way. Trash room.
Yes, you can hang things on the wall.
So, for instance, this was Brady. Now we're in Wood Hall, so you've transitioned over. You can notice we have different letters on the door. Rooms look the same, so there's not much difference there.
Yes, each floor typically has a kitchenette area.
Okay, so now you've walked through again. We're going to try to find a staircase now. Let's show you what this one looks like.
Well, actually, in this hall, they don't have kitchenettes on each floor. So
There's another small kitchenette.
got it.
Okay. There's another study lounge, elevator for the service people, staircase. Now we're on a female floor. And as we go through, you'll see we have lights now. Very similar. Identical, actually. Another wing. You can step in and see rooms are not much different.
Yes, there's enough room for each student to have their own mini fridge.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Good, we're doing walkthroughs, so
Okay.
we're showing off the hall.
Showing off the halls, huh?
Yeah. Restroom. So these are community style restrooms. So there's one per floor. If I'm correct, I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure. And you have your restroom units here. Toilets, sink, showers. You can see inside of what those have. On the female floors, the restroom units are locked via card swipe. So you'll want to make sure that you bring your card to get in here. You'll want to make sure you bring a shower caddy. Keep the curtain inside. Wear shoes, shower shoes in the showers. More restrooms. Hand dryers. My apologies, there are two restroom units here. So you can see, very different. I'm just kidding, they're all the same. They look the same, just in a different side of the hall. I need to find the fitness room, I think it's this way.
So the appliances are typically located, well, they are located on the BSU website. If you go to the Housing and Residence Life page and click on the Appliances tab, it'll let you know what is allowed
or not.
and acceptable. In this residence hall, the different halls like Rogers, Crosley, Brady, Wood, they are all basically enmeshed with one another.
So we're in Crosley right
we're
now.
in
You didn't
Crosley.
see us really adjust. We were in Wood earlier.
So as you would go through different hallways, that would be a different hall. So they are basically identical, but just a different hall.
So you can see we've walked all the way down this way. We have our different areas. We're going to go back down a little bit.
Boys and girls are not able to access each other's floors. Well, they can access the floor.
You cannot access the
They cannot
restroom.
access the restroom. No, you cannot have candles.
No candles.
They can access the floor, but you cannot get into the building if you do not have a swipe, and if you did not come in with a person who lives here and signed up as a guest to be here. So.
So there is a fitness room along with laundry facilities. Laundry facilities on the 3rd floor. There's a fitness room on the 2nd floor. There's also a fitness room in the basement on the other side. It's under renovation right now and will be complete by the time everyone moves in.
So see, now we're in Brady because there's a B.
Yeah. Fitness room.
One on one.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, the mattresses in this hall do have the soft and firm side. See, down this hall will be wood. They would like to see Rogers.
Okay. Rogers is back that way. So we have to go all the way down.
So Rogers
and
is
around
down, back way down this hallway.
and to the left.
And to the left.
So we've shown they're all the same. There's no difference between any of them. They're all the same room. So when you go through them, you'll go, hey, this looks exactly the same.
See,
as
there's an
before.
arrow here, so it will be way back down this hallway and down another wing. For lofting, in this hall, it is called stackable furniture. So not necessarily lofting, it's stackable. So you would just want to go down to the front desk and get the pins needed to put in the little pegs that are in the bed frame.
We'll show you the fitness room. I was on the wrong floor. It's been a while since I've been in this building. So currently we're in Brady.
Are there RAs for the different wings?
Yes.
Yes, so they are different for the wings on the floor.
Crosley, we're in currently.
So we are in Crosley. That's what this floor wing is, Crosley.
Okay, so now we've wandered around and you guys have seen all this. We're going to go down. That's a director apartment. This is the area that's under construction. Laundry room's that way. Fitness room is in here. It's got stuff in it right now, but that's where the fitness room's located. We're renovating some areas right now. This will be finished before everybody shows up. We've got two more things to show you guys. We're going to show you the media room that we have along with the dining facility that is here. Some restrooms, everybody needs to use those, are located here as well. So now we're in the main dining facility, and it's called Woodworth Complex. So in this area, you have your seating all along here. You also have seating all the way back that way. And there's a lot of different dining options here. So you have like stir-fried fajitas, pizza, Italian. You have custom sandwiches. You have spinning salads. You have a bakery with a coffee bar in there, along with soft drinks, fresh sushi, a grill that has hamburgers, chicken fingers, things like that, along with some grocery items if you need those.
Yes, there are convenience style store materials.
And they're in the back right of that dining facility.
I can't remember. Was this all cinder block when we were upstairs?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So you can use the command strips on these walls here. So they would, different students of different genders would have to go to the other halls. If you were to have a friend or someone that you know who lives on the female floor, you would have to have them get her access to the female bathroom, where you can go down to the front desk and someone will help to get them access to the bathroom.
Computer lab is in here. There's your computer lab. Macs, PCs, scanners, printers. Students are allowed to use these. Routers are bad. You want to bring switches if you want to hook things up in your room. Sorry, I turned the light off on you, didn't I?
It's all good.
Here's the media room, my favorite room within the building.
Ah, I've never been in here.
Let's turn on some lights. Come on in.
I'm gonna come visit.
So if you want to watch like your Bachelor, Bachelorette, Big Bang Theory, whatever TV show you want to watch, this is able to be reserved. Great seating arrangements, tabletops, big area here, huge TV. I mean, I don't even know if my tape measure can tell me how big that is. We go from edge to edge. Would you hold that right there for me real quick? It is an 82-inch TV.
Wow.
So I think you are pretty
Good
set
to
on this area with the DVD player. You kind of can't beat it. So this is only accessible to those who live within the Woodworth Complex. And it's a pretty nice little area. We got to show you some music rooms as well. You can come in and watch your morning news if you wanted to. Some additional restrooms back here. They've got a conference room, and here's the music room. 2 pianos, 2 upright pianos, and some music stands are in this room. So I think that concludes our tour of the Woodworth Complex. So if you have any additional questions, please feel free to post those. We'll be happy to answer anything that you can think of. We'll try our best to get back to all of the comments. And we hope you guys have enjoyed looking at the hall. Nina, do we have any additional questions?
No additional questions at this time.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for all the video walkthroughs. It's been a blast talking with everybody and answering your questions. And I hope you guys a fun rest of the summer. We look forward to seeing you starting on August 15th for those who are moving in for the premium plan.